Hey everybody, what's up? Trevor here. So I just got back from running some errands, and as you can see, my coat's still on. I'll probably take this off as I'm talking, but I wanted to make this video. I got a little something here, just a scratch, but um, it's a word of warning, okay? So in today's world, in today's modern society, we obviously have social media and online dating and all this stuff. And relationships have been harder than ever to keep together in a lot of cases across the globe, more than I could possibly ever be conscious of or even aware of. But I would like to make this video to encourage you all to study relationship psychology, psychology in general. It's very important in today's world. I mean, honest to God, with online dating, a lot of these men and women can find somebody and they'll be fucking them tomorrow. You know what I mean? It just depends on the person's attachment style. Now, I recognize that attachment theory is one very minute part, very minuscule part of psychology. Psychology is a very vast, encompassing field, study of the mind, of the psyche. And I think it's very, very important. And I'm very grateful that I studied psychology for as long as I did. Like as a hobbyist, I don't have a degree in psychology. I don't have anything compared to people who know what they're doing with a degree and stuff like that. What I studied psychology for was to keep myself, my heart, my mind safe from today's dating market, because I dare I generalize, but a lot of it fucking sucks, guys. And I'm sure that you guys have felt this in some way, shape, or form. And I literally could not wait to get home and record this video. People, there's either the anxious attachment style, secure, or avoidant. Now, human beings are very gray. We have a lot of gray areas there, but people have, think of the attachment style, which is attachment styles. It's just a theory, right? Humans are far too complex to be boxed into a small theory such as attachment theory. But you'll see a lot of YouTubers talking about attachment styles all day long, and that's like their bread and butter. And that's fine, but understand that what I'm about to say is not hard and fast. It's not always true. It's not always the case. Human beings are far too complex for psychology to really pin them down. But I will tell you this. You can't tell me that over the 10,000 years that humans have really been developing and living and whatever, and over the course of those years, that there aren't common through lines of common male and female behavior, right? There's just no way that anyone can convince me that everything hasn't been seen or experienced before in that way. You know what I mean? So with all these people that have come and gone, that have ever lived, that have died, new people come every 100 years or so. We have a new batch of humans that inhabit the earth. The earth is like, what, 7 billion years old? I'm just off the top of my head. You can't take comfort in knowing that nothing, like Jane's Addiction said, nothing shocking, especially when you prepare yourself, right? So the anxious attachment style, a lot of people who are anxious will love bomb you. They will tell you whatever they can or do whatever they can to essentially nail you down, get you, do whatever they can to trap you. I just had an experience with somebody who's like this, and I found out this person's a whore, a fucking liar, and a piece of shit. I'm not afraid to say that on camera. And now that I know that, and I saw it coming, and I knew how this person was because of my study of relationship psychology, which is, again, it's just psychology. It's just a small subgenre of like a very narrow street of the field. I knew what to look for. I knew how to foresee anything that she would have done before she did it, and she did. And I was, of course, I was hurt. I'm a lot better now because, just I knew it was coming, right? And I just wanted to make this video to kind of warn people and make sure that that study the stuff. I mean, honestly, learn about the avoidant attachment style, learn about the secure attachment style, everything in between. Learn about this shit, guys, because it's real. It's true. I can tell you that it's real because I've felt and experienced all of this stuff like you have probably have. I'm not here to to say that I have all the answers, but I am telling you, I don't want to see you guys get hurt, right? I don't know each and every one of you personally, but this channel has always and will always be about personal growth, whether that be personally or in the arts. I don't want to see any of you guys go through this bullshit, because there are going to be a lot of people that try to capsize your ship while you're on your journey to that island that you know is there. Your goal, your destination is on the horizon. Don't let anybody fucking try to sink you. And I tell you, this world, as you guys know, is filled with people who will try to fuck you up. They'll try to mess you up. They'll try to get you off your path. They'll lie to you. They'll tell you everything you want to know, or everything you think you want to know. They'll tell you all the niceties. Oh, you're the best man on the earth. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. You're the only one. You're the only one that I want. There's nobody else. Don't worry about it. You have nothing to worry about. Meanwhile, they could be fucking somebody in the background on that phone call. That's what happened to me. I don't want that to happen to any of you, okay? Now, this is huge. I'm going to recommend some books, okay? Attached by Rachel Miller, I think is what it is. If you type into Google attached, it'll pop right up. That's a great book to study to get a good grounding of this information, of these different attachment styles and kind of what to look for. Now, remember, these attachment styles are just theories. They're basically blanket guides, essentially. Um, Everybody at any given time can exhibit any of these traits. I mean, we've all felt anxiety, we've all felt avoidance before, but a lot of times securely attached individuals, they either get into relationships quickly when they're young, because they know what to look for, or they just get lucky and they stay taken for a very long time, or the securely attached person will stay in a lot. They don't have any need to go out and mingle or whatever as much, or they're really good at deflecting bullshit. Most of the dating market, I will let you know, is insecurely attached. That is what the theory is. That's what a lot of experts have said. I don't have any studies on me, but I know for a fact, just from personal experience, a lot of what's left, for me, it's women. For you, it might be different. No judgment here at all. Most of what's left is insecurely attached. We have the anxious person or the avoidant person. The anxious person, like the person I just had experience with, will literally lie to your face as long as she's getting what she wants. Because remember, not everybody's like this. It's very important to know this. I'm not saying all women are like this. Not all men are like this. It could be anybody, right? Is that as long as this person's getting what they want, that's all that matters. Everything else doesn't matter. They will say or do whatever they can to keep you sedated, fooled, so they'd like to think, and don't fall for it. Okay, if somebody's love bombing you like this, you should already have one foot out the door. Okay, now if somebody is more avoidantly attached and they want the relationship but they don't because they don't want to get hurt, or they just have a hard time connecting with people, you're at risk of being a securely attached person falling into the anxious category. Okay, I'm just generally blatantly just laying all this out as blanketed as I can, because I want to help you guys. I don't want anybody to go through this bullshit. Life's too short, okay, guys? And if something happens to you, just do your best to not let it affect you. Move on, take the lessons you've learned. And as I get older, this shit's really easy to get over, because I've seen so much. I've had a lot of dating experience myself, thank God, because it's not like, oh, look at me, I'm the shit. No, I'm grateful for the dating experience because it's let me know what to look out for, because there's a lot of commonality out there, like I'm trying to lay out. With all these people who has ever lived and gone and died and will be reborn, you can't tell me that there's no common behavioral pattern among the sexes and their relationships with each other over the last 10,000 years. That's just not possible. So what you can do to try to be more secure yourself is focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. If you're faithful, keep your faith in God. If you're not faithful, find your faith in something, whether it's you, your family, whatever. Keep bettering yourself. Get exercise, get sleep, be with friends and family. Don't let these people, these selfish, narcissistic hoe bags, try to get you down. In the past, this kind of shit was the only thing that would really fuck me up. and get me off my course of action as a guitarist, as an artist, as a writer. But not anymore. I mean, did it hurt a little bit? Sure. I did care about this person, as I told them in a message before I blatantly told them to fuck off. I said, I did care about you. I did care about you very much. I wanted to see that person succeed. I wanted to see that person elevate themselves to a better life and get out of the situation that they were in, that they desperately wanted to get out of. And a lot of women out there that are anxious to get out and do something, to have somebody, because a lot of people don't want to be alone, guys. Remember that. The more they don't want to be alone, the more you should keep an eye on them. If you're going to associate with them, if you're going to talk with them or even consider dating them, keep your eye open. Keep both of your eyes open, because chances are everything that they're telling you is bullshit. Everything that they're saying. Women and men don't throw out their only pair of shoes. You know what I mean by that? People who are insecure and insecurely attached always have a backup plan. I'm not saying securely attached people don't do this either, but I don't know anybody who's done that, who's been secure with themselves. If you're secure with yourself, why would you want to hurt somebody like that? You don't want to hurt anybody. You just want happiness for yourself and your partner. Why would you consider doing that? You wouldn't. It's only the insecurely attached people who do shit like this. Whether it's the avoidant person who's too afraid of commitment and feels too encroached upon because the relationship feels too real, so they cheat on you, or the anxious person who blatantly blows smoke up your ass while they're fucking somebody they just met online. So you see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. There are many ways an avoidant person can ruin a relationship. There are many ways anybody can. There are many ways an anxious person can ruin a relationship. You really have to pay attention to this stuff, guys. Focus on what their family life is like. Focus on what their relationship is with their father, their mother, their kids. I mean, I told this person, I said, what fucking lie did you tell your daughter while you were out getting fucked by somebody you met online? While you were having your fun with this fucking piece of shit that you met online, what'd you tell your daughter at home? What'd you tell your family? What fucking lie did you tell them while you're out getting fucked by some piece of shit? That's the stuff that really just makes me angry. It's the kids. If they have kids and you see that they're a fucking terrible mother, like I knew and saw with this person that I'm talking about, that I won't name, I should have just gotten out. Just leave, because that person does not give a shit about anybody but themselves. And remember that. So the more anxious somebody is, the more they will say or do whatever they can to keep you in their orbit, to make it seem like they're trying to better their life. Oh yeah, I'm applying for jobs, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh yeah, I'm doing this and that. I really want to improve my life, and I'm trying to turn my life around. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And this person that I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure has a sex addiction. There's definitely something fucking wrong with her, because I don't know anybody else that feels so incomplete, so low with themselves, that they feel the need to fuck the first person they meet on Facebook if things aren't going the way they want with somebody else they're interested in. Like I said, people generally don't, not everybody, people generally don't throw out their only pair of shoes, right? Don't be that other pair of shoes. If you feel like something is wrong, listen to your instincts, guys. Listen to your gut. Get the fuck out of there. Cut that person out of your life. And this person I'm talking about had the fucking vagina to message me the next morning and beg for forgiveness and saying all this bullshit about dark thoughts and shit. And I told that person exactly how I felt. I sent them a very long message because I had her blocked on everything else. So she found a way to contact me somehow that I must have missed. And I'm like, all right, you want to talk to me? I'm going to fucking let you have it. That's what I'm going to do. And I let her have it. I politely told her, and not so politely, I told her, why don't you go do what you're good at and get fucked? That's exactly how I ended that message. There was a lot more to it than that, but I won't get into that here. But I'm just saying, guys, don't let anybody take your power from you. The only time you will let somebody do that is exactly that, if you let them. I know it's not easy. It does hurt a little bit. I'm a lot better now, but because when you're a caring person, it's impossible not to care about people. I did care about her, and I did care about her family and her kids. I wanted to see her do better for herself, not for me, for herself and her kids. But instead, she did what she always does and she's been doing for years, which is getting fucked by random people she meets online. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. I don't want anybody to go through that bullshit. But you know, it's like Keanu Reeves said, there are like what, 6, 7 billion people on the face of the earth, and you shouldn't worry when someone shows you that they're a piece of shit. It's like, oh great, thank you for your time. Thank you for showing me that you are a piece of shit, a whore, and a liar. Now I will move on to the other 6 billion 999,999,999 people. You see what I'm saying? So don't let it bother you guys. If you're going through something right now, I hope this video helps. You might be wondering why the hell I'm making this video. It's to help somebody. I'm trying to retool this to help somebody because I don't want to see anybody go through this bullshit. People will lie to you all the time. Not everybody, remember. But when you're dating, especially when you're dating, why on earth would you just be so loosey-goosey unless there's something wrong with you and you're going through a lot of pain and you feel like you have no self-esteem, no self-worth? Work on that shit, guys. Iron it out. Iron it out before you start dating. Because here, let me put it this way. I've said this for years. How you feel about yourself is exactly what you're going to find in somebody else. Most people date somebody that makes them feel the way they feel about themselves. Remember that. I'm going to say that again. This is very, very important, guys. This is a huge video. Very important. How you feel about yourself is what you're going to attract into your life. If you feel like you're not worth anything and that you're a nobody and that you're just garbage, you're going to attract somebody that's going to make you feel that way about yourself. People don't date people that don't make them feel the way they feel about themselves. Without fail. They always do. I tell you, man, like I said, people date people who make them feel the way they feel about themselves. So it's very important that you come from a very strong place. The stronger you are, the less bullshit you're going to deal with, the more you'll be able to sniff it out, the more you'll be able to see things coming before they happen, and the less phased you're going to be. I'm not saying to label people with psychology and psychoanalyze everybody. Don't tear anybody down. Try your hardest not to be on the defensive all the time because you're going to be alone. Don't do that. Don't weaponize this knowledge. Use this knowledge. Whenever you feel like something's off, trust your gut, okay? And remember, I'm going to say it one more time. People date people who make them feel the way they feel about themselves, right? Most of the time. Most of the time. There are hardly any hard and fast rules in life, but I can tell you this. I've seen this a lot. You've probably seen it too. Like, why is that person with that person? He obviously treats her like crap, or vice versa. You see it a lot in abusive relationships. People date people who make them feel the way they feel about themselves. So remember that. Study relationship psychology, or psychology in general. Study the attachment styles. You just Google it. There's plenty of stuff out there on this stuff. None of this is new information. I want you guys to be safe and protected so that you can focus on your goals and your dreams and not be deterred by people's bullshit. And if you believe in God, what can man do to you? When you believe in God and you know that he's there for you and he loves you and he has a plan for you, he's not going to throw anything at you that you can't handle. So if you have faith in God, and if you do, great. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm a Catholic, so if you've watched me for a while, I'm going to say and speak my truth. But when you believe in God wholeheartedly, what can man do to you? Nothing. Nothing at all. So guys, stay strong. Ladies, stay strong. Whoever's watching out there, this video is for everybody. It's a very important video, and you probably won't see a video like this from me ever again. Really, probably not. Unless I think of something unrelated to this situation that can help somebody, but I wouldn't mind. But I hope that this video is helpful. If you out there are experiencing something similar to this, just know that you're not alone. You're never alone, okay? And that's not even talking about God. I'm just saying 7 billion people on this planet or whatever the hell, somebody else out there is probably going through what you're going through right now. we're all in this together, guys. So just be good to each other, be kind to one another, be honest, be transparent, don't fucking lie to people, don't use people. And I hope everything goes well for you guys with all of your creative endeavors. And if you're studying a foreign language like I am, I wish you the best of luck with that. More guitar content coming. If I could think of some more Japanese content coming, I will do that as well. And I'll probably do a reading of Mind Your Mentality, my new self-help book that's out. If you want to support the channel, if you like what I do, consider checking out my Mind Your Mentality book. So I try to keep it very cheap. It's only $12 for a hardcover book. I wanted to make it $10. I wanted it to be as cheap as possible, but Amazon wouldn't let me. So it's $12. That's the lowest I can go, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And but seriously, besides all that, the reason why I made this video is to help you guys. Okay, I don't know, I can't see all of you, obviously, but I really appreciate you being here and watching this video. And just stay strong out there, guys. Prepare yourself. Right, in the military, they would never go on a mission without intel, without information, without so many things, right? So why on earth would you do that in the dating market, especially today? So many people are me, right? The first person, this person that I confronted before I end this video, this person that I was talking about, the first thing this bitch did when I confronted her was blame me. She said, well, I didn't think you would give me a chance. I'm like, don't fucking blame me for you being a whore, okay? And a liar and a piece of shit. All right, don't blame me for this. You did what you did. That's on you. Don't do this to me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let you do this to me. And she did that the first time. I know what you're thinking. You should have learned your lesson the first time. You're right. But as a man of God, I decided to give her a shot. I tried to maybe hope and pray that there was something different there, and there wasn't. And that's why I'm not surprised, guys. And to be honest with you, I really wasn't surprised the first time. So I learned my lesson. I learned a lot of lessons from this, and I hope you will too. Narcissists will, that word gets thrown around a lot online, but I am telling you right now, she is a fucking narcissist. I can tell you right now. She doesn't care about her kids at all. She doesn't care about anybody except herself getting fucked. So watch out, people. There are a lot of shitbags out there, just like this woman I'm talking about, that will try and hurt you, and will try and knock you off of your path. And don't let them, guys. Stay strong. Learn as much as you can about this shit, because we live in a different time, dudes. People that were one fucking phone app away from cheating on somebody, right? For a lot of people, they have no problem doing that. So just prepare yourself. You need the knowledge. Wear it like armor. Don't use it against people who don't need it used on. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to trust. Okay, like I took a chance. I tried to trust her again. I tried to work things out, and maybe she'd be different this time, but no, definitely not. People, I think, who said this? Maya Angelou. When somebody shows you how they really are and who they are, believe them. So anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I didn't get as worked up as I thought I would, but which is good, because I'm over it. I'm like, this bitch can't hurt me anymore. So good riddance. I'm selling all the shit she ever bought me. Fucking gone, guys. I threw it all away, or I sold it and made some money on it. So thanks, bitch. Thanks for that. But anyway, guys, until next time, matane.